I am Fernando Fernandez for FERNTV, and we're here at the Vaughan Film Festival media launch, and we're here with one of the co-founders, Antonio Yanko, and we're going to discuss a little bit about this film festival. But let's first break the ice a little bit and what you thought of the actual Oscars last night.
I couldn't be more excited. I actually had a birthday party, and then as soon as I left the birthday party, I caught Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Film. And I couldn't agree with their decisions more. Like they were dead on with all of them. I was really rooting for Leo to win Best Actor, but McConaughey did a phenomenal job. So.
Absolutely. We were all rooting for Leo, but kind of knew that Leo wasn't going to win it for some reason. But let's talk about the actual inspiration of you getting together with your partner and then putting this all together.
The Vaughan Film Festival, well, first and foremost, we're filmmakers, and we created 9 short films, a feature film, and we had always had to submit outside of the city of Vaughan for festivals to get them a part of what we're doing, to get them understanding what our films were all about. And we worked with so many filmmakers, so many talented actors, actresses through our 9 films, our 9 shorts and our feature, and there wasn't a platform in the city of Vaughan for them. It was essential for us to create that platform. Being filmmakers ourselves, it wouldn't make sense if we hadn't created that platform and just hope that things would work out. So we had an event called the Grand Social, which was an arts and culture gala for 2 years, and it became, the mayor came in actually the same time that we were starting the first years, and he talked to us about bringing this to the next level. We said we eventually want to turn it into the Vaughan Film Festival. After going into the 3rd year, we knew it was time, and we transitioned it into an international festival. We want to support the arts, but at the same time, we want to showcase the city of Vaughan and put a spotlight on Vaughan and the talented actors and actresses and artists that are a part of this great city.
Now tell us a little bit about the selection of the films that's going to be showcasing at this year's festival.
One of the most difficult decisions is selecting the film lineup. Being a programmer and looking at the films and seeing which ones you feel fit in this year's festival and how to put them in their specific blocks. It's not an easy task, but you look for something that moves you. I think me and Mark both feel the same way about this. When you're done watching the film, if it's not able to translate emotion, then it usually doesn't get set up in the festival. So something has to really speak volumes to you. It has to touch you. It has to hit your heart. And if it does that, then I think it's definitely capable of being a part of the festival.
Did you get any advice from any film programmers at maybe TIFF or maybe other Hot Docs or?
More so just us going to other festivals. We've been to festivals right across North America. We've been to LA, New York City, right across the globe. And from the experiences that we've had at festivals, we knew what we enjoyed and what we didn't enjoy. And we took that and created our own. We took what we liked and what we didn't and created our own festival with that. And being filmmakers ourselves, I think we have a great idea of what works and what doesn't and what the filmmaker truly needs.
Which film are you very excited about this year? And maybe why?
You know what? There's not one specific, but if I were to make it a point to talk about anything in specific about this year's lineup, the animation is incredible. Yes. The animation this year, as great as it was last year, the animation this year is incredible. And we couldn't be more excited to showcase the animation this year at the festival.
We're also drawing short films from throughout the world. This year we doubled it from last year, almost at 100. And it speaks to the fact that it's gaining popularity, it's gaining a lot of respect, and also to pay tribute to the 2 founders who are dear friends of mine. I remember the early days when there were very few resources available. They believed in this dream, and they're great city builders.
And now getting that inspiration and that motivation, I guess that motivated you to actually get out there in the community and present this film festival as well.
Yes, of course, and it's all about dreaming big dreams, and I think this festival will become internationally renowned. As you know, we're attracting many short films here in the city of Vaughan, and we're putting Vaughan on the map in the area of culture and arts. But this is a great example of when you plant the right seed, you bear great fruits, and by that I mean that you have to give of yourself for a higher cause that is not motivated by selfish interest, but rather greater interests of the greater good of the community. And this is yet another example of what a positive attitude, perseverance, character, and integrity can actually produce.
What would you like to see the Vaughan Film Festival, like what kind of goals would you like to see it set for itself, maybe in like a couple of years' time or in the near future?
Well, we want to become the premier short film festival in the world. That is the ultimate goal. We have the imagination, we have the people, we have dedication, the commitment, we have the community that is rallying behind this film festival, and we will not surrender until we get that done.
Absolutely. What do you think of this being now like a short film festival rather than a lot of the film festivals in the GTA? You know, they do feature short films, but this is its foundation is short films. And what do you think of yours?
We're giving an outlet for the arts to flourish in that sector, short film. That doesn't get enough attention as far as we're concerned. I think you have to give short film greater attention, and this is a vehicle to do that, but not just nationally or within the city, but internationally. And I think the people that are engaged in producing short films are really excited by the prospects of having an award and a prize in the Vaughan Film Festival, which I believe in the next decade or so will take its rightful place amongst the best known film festivals in the world.
As I mentioned in the speech, I really think that what Antonio and Mark have are something really truly unique, especially here in Canada. You know, they're specializing and niching into short films, and I think in the future this will be truly one of the premier events in this category for the world, not just for the country. So,
now, what are some of the things of the challenges for yourself to actually sponsor a film festival like this in your position?
Yeah, you know, like, first of all, to get on board any type of, there are a lot of film festivals out there, as you know, so
but every weekend.
It really takes a certain je ne sais quoi, as they say, a certain kind of pizzazz to have for us to kind of get involved. And to be totally honest with you, the first thing is dedication, passion, spirit. You know, these guys are smart.
As you were saying.
And I recognized that early on before the film festival was created and the idea of it here. So Scotiabank, I think, has taken a really good eye at this and really believes truly that this can become a premier event. You know, it's a challenge. You know, you're raising funds to help this event, but you know what? It's building every year. It started with nothing, and we got on, we called, we got involved, we got the people we knew involved. We called out some of our sources that we know that could help. You know, Rick Campanella is an example of that. He came in and helped us because we truly believe that, you know, when you have good people behind things, then good things will happen. And we think this film festival, along with Toronto's film festival, will stand out, especially in the short film category only. So,
what are you looking forward to at this festival this year, and when you come out to it in April?
Well, I really think this is going to be more dramatic than last year. I'm really looking forward to the films I see. 100 participants this time. And the quality of choices, you know, not take away from Curfew last year, which was phenomenal choice, but to some of the ones we've seen on screen today, man, it's going to be tight. You know, and to be totally honest with you, I'm looking forward to the evening after parties, which is going to be different this year, and I'm also looking forward to you know, the social event on the gala. And there's going to be more pizzazz and more red carpet flair, more Oscar style, you know, thing. And so, you know, it's going to come together. But it's a journey, and I expect that there will be challenges, but there are light challenges now. We've got the rocket off the ground, and I think we can now start to move to the stratosphere, and that's where our sights are now, is in space. So we're ready to go.
Thank you so much for your time, Jason, and we hope to talk to you again in the future and talk to us again at next year's Vaughan Film Festival.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.